Good morning, everyone, and welcome. My name is Sibyllin Forrester. I am the Susan W. Lippincott Professor of Modern and Classical Languages and Russian, and the 2024 Faculty Marshal. Let's begin our time together this morning in the Quaker tradition with a moment of silent reflection. Welcome to this beautiful space. As a performing arts center, the Man has welcomed a multitude of artists across many genres. As part of the greater Philadelphia community, it grounds itself in values of excellence, integrity, innovation, and inclusion, fostering a community marked by openness, fairness, and equality. Similarly, Swarthmore's mission provides learners of diverse backgrounds a transformative liberal arts education grounded in rigorous intellectual inquiry and empowers all who share in our community to flourish and contribute to a better world. Commencement is a joyous milestone that allows us to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our graduates, the class of 2024, with family and friends. Today we celebrate your persistence and achievements, and we thank your families and friends who have supported you.
Hello, everyone, and good morning. My name is Kuf Kalkstein, class of 1978 and chair of the Board of Managers. I am delighted to welcome you all here today to Swarthmore College's 152nd commencement. Let's begin by congratulating the class of 2024. Learning, achievement, persistence, camaraderie. Just a few of the words that exemplify your class. I am confident that I speak for everyone here today in expressing great admiration for how you've navigated your time at Swarthmore during the uncertainties and challenges of the pandemic and in an increasingly roiled world. You have had the privilege to pursue both purpose and passion at the college, surrounded by your fellow students and the wonderful committed faculty and staff that have shaped your experience here. Along with your academic work, you have taken advantage of myriad of co-curricular and extracurricular activities. With them, you have formed bonds within a varied set of circles, reflecting the diversity of the college population and interests. This is your community. Hold on to it, because as you go out into the world, it will be very hard to replicate or replace. The Mann Center is not where any of us expected to hold commencement. Our path here is one made by conflict over goals, principles, and policies, but also by a communal commitment to peaceful engagement. As the college explored alternative locations for commencement, the Mann Center became an appealing option for several reasons, not the least of which is that, as Professor Forrester mentioned, it shares with Swarthmore a number of common values. To quote from the center's mission and values statement, we foster a community marked by openness, fairness, and equality. We value respect and leverage our differences. Our differences and our rich diversity of views and experiences strengthen Swarthmore's educational experience. They expose us to new ideas, new perspectives, and prepare our graduates to live and to work in an ever more diverse society. This venue has provided joy and inspiration to many over the past 50 years, as I hope it will for us today. You may not remember the words spoken here, but commencement, wherever it is held, will live in your memory, serving as a celebration of accomplishment and the start of the next chapter of your life. Over the next day, as you say au revoir to your friends, I urge you to also take a few minutes alone to walk about the Swarthmore campus. Even when your circles of friends are no longer there, the college will remain beautiful as ever, ready to welcome you back. On behalf of the Board of Managers, I want to once again welcome everyone to today's celebration. You will soon hear from our acting co-presidents, the class of 2024 student chosen to speak by our graduates, and our honorary degree recipients who will share their perspectives with us. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen and unavoidable circumstances, Joseph Altuzura, one of the 3 selected recipients, was unable to be with us here today. Joseph sends his deep regrets along with his warmest and sincere congratulations to the class. Now I ask friends, all of us, to join with Joseph in expressing our hearty congratulations to the class of 2024.
Good morning. I'm Tomoko Sakomura, Provost and Dean of the Faculty and Professor of Art History. I'm joined by Rob Goldberg, Vice President for Finance and Administration. To our distinguished faculty, dedicated staff, supportive loved ones and friends, and dare I say, one of the most resilient groups of graduates in Swarthmore's history, it is our honor to address you as Swarthmore's acting co-presidents on this most special occasion. More special than most, perhaps, given that for many of you, this is your first graduation in a long time, maybe ever. It was this time 4 years ago when the pandemic disrupted high school commencements across the country. You persevered and now find yourselves at one of the most memorable milestones of your young lives. You are not alone on this journey. With diligence and care, Swarthmore's faculty and staff members worked to make Swarthmore a supportive home. Faculty imparted their knowledge and provided learning environments that challenged and inspired you. Staff members from across the college cared for your physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. And of course, there are your parents, family members, caregivers, and friends who supported you through every step of the way. They celebrated your highest achievements and helped pick you up during your biggest challenges. Your graduation represents a moment of joy, accomplishment, and celebration for all of your loved ones. Members of the class of 2024, please rise as you are able and turn to thank your loved ones. Each year at Commencement, we honor our retiring faculty and long-serving staff members for all they contribute. This year, we recognize Lisa Smolian, Henry C. and Charlotte Turner, Professor of Educational Studies, and Thomas Hunter, Professor of Mathematics and Statistics. I would also like to honor our beloved colleague, Liz Fallon, the Howard A. Schneiderman Class of 48 Professor of Biology, who we lost earlier this year.
We also recognize the following retiring staff members who have served the college: Mark Amstutz, Finance and Administration; Christine Chris Borger, Swarthmore Dining Colbert Coffee Bar; Elisa D'Onofrio, Chester Children's Chorus; Josephine Jody Downer, Scott Arboretum; Paul Gus Erickson, Swarthmore Grounds; Stacy Green, Counseling and Psychological Services; Roxanne Lucchesi, Libraries; Terry McGrath, Counseling and Psychological Services; Janet Semler, Capital Planning and Project Management; Janice Tota, Human Resources; and Ann Yoder, Libraries Peace Collection. Please join us in showing our appreciation for their decades of service.
I also want to take a moment to recognize one of our seniors who cannot be here with us today, Erica Stutz. Erica is in St. Louis with junior Natalie Williams representing Swarthmore in the NCAA Division III Women's Tennis Doubles Championships this weekend. We wish them the best of luck in their match this afternoon. Go Garnet! To our seniors, I'd like to share congratulations from President Valerie Smith, who is on sabbatical. President Smith often reminds graduating classes that while this milestone marks the culmination of your time as undergraduate scholars, the Swarthmore experience will always remain within you.
Before we move on, let's address the considerable elephant in the room. This is not the commencement ceremony any of us expected. But we are fortunate to be here at the stunning Mann Center for Performing Arts to celebrate this remarkable milestone. We want to thank the team at the Mann Center and acknowledge the incredible effort by so many of our faculty and staff colleagues who have worked tirelessly to make today possible. Now, when we announced today's ceremony was going to take place here, the reaction was, in a word, varied. Some were appreciative that we were able to have an in-person ceremony. Others are more, let's say, call it descriptive in their expressing their disappointment that we are not on campus. At the end of the day, though, we hope we can find common ground in celebrating the class of 2024.
Indeed, our collective ability to listen, process, and thoughtfully engage with diversity of viewpoints is a cornerstone of Swarthmore's educational experience. The richness of perspectives and lived experiences across our community is foundational to our liberal arts education. As difficult and challenging as disagreements can be, recognizing them and working through them helps move us through the world and make meaningful contributions as members of the global society.
You leave here ready to tackle some of the world's greatest challenges, but we're not going to spend our time this morning placing the world's problems on your shoulders. Saving the day will come in time. For now, we encourage you to reflect on all you have accomplished and simply experience the joy of this moment. Getting admitted to Swarthmore in and of itself is worth celebrating. You did it while persevering through COVID. And as Tomoko mentioned, many of you missed out on a true high school graduation. You spent much of your first year at Swarthmore learning remotely, and during the past 4 years, we presented you with challenges and you pushed yourselves to new limits to solve them. You worked hard to meet the extraordinary rigors of a Swarthmore education and honored and honed your abilities to become engaged citizens. So rather than feel the weight of the world in this moment, feel pride in what you have accomplished and appreciate the relationships and memories you made along the way.
4 years ago, when you first gathered as a class at First Collection, we asked you to consider what you had learned about yourself during a time of uncertainty. I hope you will revisit this question often in life, because while you arrived on campus during a historical period of unknowns, the truth of the world is that even in times that seem stable, life is still uncertain. That is why Swarthmore is unwavering in our belief in the liberal arts. As undergraduates, you did more than just memorize information and facts. You learned how to think, how to ask hard questions, and how to solve difficult, unforeseen challenges individually and collaboratively. As you encountered various fields of study through your time at Swarthmore, you explored them in depth and breadth, and delighted in making connections between them. When I was your age, I had a chance to talk to a master performer of classical Japanese theater who urged me to revisit creative works that left an impression on me every 5 to 10 years. He explained that as I moved through life, I would encounter the works anew and take away different meaning from them. I encourage you not to feel like you need to be sure or certain all the time. Your life experiences will inform you in unexpected ways. Stay open to that flexibility of thought. Embark on this next chapter with a beginner's mind, a mind open to new ideas, information, opinions, and guidance.
Nobody comes to anything knowing everything, but curiosity, knowing you can learn more and be changed by new information, and reveling in the sheer love of learning will lead to knowledge and greater wisdom. For generations, the curiosity of Swarthmore alumni have shaped their professional fields, their personal success, and society more broadly. They've turned their gaze to the sky to investigate black holes and look back to the moments after the Big Bang. Through wonder and calling to serve the common good and using the skills gained across academic disciplines, they've sought to better understand the cognitive effects of aging, calculate the economic costs of climate change, expand access to higher education, expose fraud and corruption, and change public policy. And this list goes on and on. Our distinguished honorary degree recipients are wonderful examples of the power of curiosity. Lula Miller, class of 2005, a history major, has turned her curiosity about to, use her words, trying to uncover the breaches in our scientific beliefs into an award-winning career as a journalist and best-selling author. Louis Messiah's exploration of using electronic media as tools for progressive social change led to a distinguished career as a documentary filmmaker, addressing the often neglected historical and political subjects with unique insight and artistry. We look forward to hearing from them this morning.
As we close here today, we encourage you to find inspiration for curiosity in many different unexpected places. Sarah Lawrence Lightfoot, a renowned sociologist and a member of Swarthmore's class of 1966, once reflected on what surprised her about getting older. She explained that throughout her life, she observed those older than her to soak in the lessons of their experience. Though, as she aged, she found herself unexpectedly turning her focus to the young and all they had to offer. She wrote in part, and I quote, "I watch in awe and appreciation as the knowledge that intrigues me the most flows from the young to the old. I listen for their views on politics, art, and culture, on the blurred lines of race, class, gender, and sexual orientation, on the intersections of human rights and environmental preservation, on their allusions to religion and spiritual searching, social media, and identity. Their teachings provoke in me a deep curiosity and the urge to keep learning. I am surprised by my new place of witness, letting the young lead and show me the way," unquote. Members of the class of 2024, we are incredibly proud of all your accomplishments in your time with us. We are eager to see how your curiosity and wonder continue to shape you and in turn, the world around you. And we look forward to always welcome you back to your home, Swarthmore College. Congratulations. Each year, through a competitive speak-off, the senior class votes for the student commencement speaker. This year, our graduates selected Nora Sweeney as the 2024 senior class speaker. is an honors peace and conflict major with minors in sociology, anthropology, and educational studies, who recently earned highest honors. She grew up in Washington, D.C., attending a peace camp every summer called Little Friends for Peace. At camp, she developed an interest in questions such as, how do you teach and educate towards peace? And how can you discover the root cause of conflict? Transforming Intractable Conflict, taught by Professor of Peace and Conflict Studies Lee Smithy, inspired her to study abroad in Northern Ireland in her junior year. Of this experience, Nora remarked, and I quote, "My overwhelming sentiment was actually, these countries are not so different after all," unquote. However, she did notice one important difference. Quote, "What we would call conflict in other countries, we call social justice issues in the United States. The way we talk about things matters," unquote. During her time at Swarthmore, Nora worked in admissions, including as head tour guide and a senior fellow, as well as in the Lang Center for Civic and Social Responsibility. She has also served on the Student Life Committee as a Green Advisor, as a senior class officer, and she played Ultimate Frisbee all 4 years at Swarthmore. Please welcome Nora to the podium.
I graduated from high school in 2020. In the midst of a pandemic and the renewal of a movement in support of Black lives, I remember walking around my neighborhood and seeing lawn sign after lawn sign adorned with a quote. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. These signs were meant to signal that the household wanted to make clear their support that Black Lives Matter. I wondered then what silence meant, and I wonder now, as 4 years of college wraps up, about matter. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. What is matter? Matter can mean many different things. Matter, in physics, is any substance that has mass and takes up space by having volume. What matters is what takes up our space. What matters is the position we occupy in the world, from the masks we have worn, to the construction we have woven around, to the trees we have never been allowed to climb in the woods. What matters is the box fans in our un-air-conditioned rooms, and the compostable coffee cups we're served, and the unusually large chair on the lawn over there. Matter is also significance, or reason for distress. What matters is what we care about, what we find important. So what matters? What mattered to us in 2020, when many of us began a college experience that would be overwhelmingly unlike any that had come before, and hopefully any that will come after? What mattered to us in 2021, when we re-entered what felt like a totally different college, one with classes in person and indoor dining and roommates? What mattered to us in 2022 and 2023, when we made sophomore plans over Zoom and declared courses that would inevitably change and studied abroad in countries that would slowly open up? What will matter to us in 2024, when we take what we've learned and actually have to do something with it? What matters now? What will matter for us in the future? I ask all these questions to prompt you to reflect, but I do have a little answer of my own. When I think through what has mattered for me at Swarthmore, it's been about the little pockets of community as we established and then re-established connections within the confines of COVID. Many of those who spend time at Swarthmore are endlessly fascinating and know what they want and how to do it. What's mattered throughout has been spending time with the people who matter. It's been spending too much time in the woods or at Katow studio nights and with the Frisbee team in Cy Commons. It's been social distancing in Willett's lounges and sitting in the hallways when we weren't allowed to be in each other's rooms. It's been gossiping in Narple's booths and the Sharple side room and at the tall tables in Kohlberg, and really when there was anyone around to share with. It's been the act of not sailing silent when something matters, even if that something might seem silly. But our lives do begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter, and the things that matter are hardly ever silly. That MLK quote is actually paraphrased. The real speech said, "A man dies when he refuses to stand up for that which is right. A man dies when he refuses to stand up for justice. A man dies when he refuses to take a stand for that which is true." He said this on March 8th, 1965, the day after Bloody Sunday, when 600 nonviolent protesters in Selma, Alabama, were tear gassed and beaten by state troopers and local police. Matter is one thing. But on the other hand, mind over matter, right? At Swarthmore, we are all about the mind, about our intellectually curious and driven students with great minds who take great care to, as our motto asks, mind the light. But if we are going to mind the light must matter. I am grateful to Swarthmore for the light that it's fostered in me, for what it has taught me and what it hasn't, and what I have found matters for me. My individual experience, however, differs from yours. What matters for the individual may be different from what matters for the collective. What light do we mind, and what light does the college mind? The college's mission statement asks us to commit to peace, equity, and social responsibility, as was rooted in our education from an institution founded coeducational and Quaker. The college will put its money where its mouth is, from cash-free to carbon neutral. The institution wants to foster students who will do something about what matters, and I feel that way. But what matters to the college? What matters when the institution declares what is and isn't peaceful protest, and when narratives of campaigns for change are continuously skewed? What matters when the college spends millions of dollars on a geo-exchange plant, but still upholds a ban on ethical divestment? What matters when commencement is moved 10 miles off campus after going back on good faith negotiations with students and faculty? How do we balance what matters for us and for the world? What matters for us, as shared members of the class of 2024, is that our college has tried to decide for us what matters. Every university in Palestine is gone. Take a moment to look around at your classmates. Pause for a second to recognize and celebrate the education you've had, the beautiful campus you had spent time on, and the connections you've made to last for years. Every university in Palestine is gone. Hundreds of students were supposed to graduate from college this year and were killed. UN experts have already told us, saying, and I quote, "With more than 80% of schools in Gaza damaged or destroyed, it may be reasonable to ask if there is an intentional effort to comprehensively destroy the Palestinian education system, an action known as scholasticide." Universities around the country have met students protesting this violence with police force, inviting violence into nonviolent encampments. What seems to matter is a repressive enforcement of the status quo that privileges some lives over others. What seems to matter is profit for many institutions, which appears here in the ability to change, at great expense, the commencement value, as caused by a refusal to consider, to acknowledge scholasticide. As alumni, even though we will leave Swarthmore, Swarthmore will never leave us. It is an institution that brought us up, and we decide what comes next. How do we want to matter? How do we want to take our matter, the very substance of us that has been honed and deepened by our time at the college, and make that matter? How will we respond to the silence around us? Swarthmore has shown me time and again that we are bound up with each other. Our liberation is intertwined not only through our time here, but by the very matter of our humanity. It is clear to me that it matters to make noise about oppression from within an institution that will not defend the dignity and humanity of Palestinian people. To mind the light, we must understand the light, we must tend the light, we must share the light, and we must amplify the light. What matters is that we not be silent. Everything we have learned leads to the understanding that we the people, we the planet, are bound up together. Our matter is intertwined. The students selected me as speaker, and I speak for the students. And now the students speak for themselves and for their peers. Now the students speak for themselves and for our peers in Gaza. Free Palestine, mic check. Mic check.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Nora. Each year, the faculty honors several students with special awards. The Oak and Ivy Award is given by the faculty to students in the graduating class who are outstanding in scholarship, contributions to the community, and leadership. We are here to honor the class of 2024 and their successful completion of their degrees. I am asking you to allow us to continue this celebration. We have heard your concerns. I am now asking you to allow us to continue this event. We have heard your concerns. I am now asking you to allow us to continue this event. We have heard your concerns. I am now asking you to please allow us to continue this event and celebrate the class of 2024. Thank you. Thank you. The Oak and Ivy Award is given by the faculty to students in the graduating class who are outstanding in scholarship, contributions to the community, and leadership. This year, I have the honor to present the Oak and Ivy Award to two students, Seung-min Fruman and Kira Rupke. Would you please come forward? May I ask Min and Kira to come to the stage? Thank you. Min Fruman recently earned high honors with a major in art history and a minor in Asian studies. Min's art history faculty have described them as, I quote, one of the best students they have taught, unquote, and highlight Min's talent and accomplishment as a researcher. Min has been an active member of the college's music community. They played the college orchestra for 5 semesters, serving as principal cellist for 3 of them. Min was also a dedicated member of the Taiko Ensemble, founder of the Pan-Asian Association, co-president of Kitao, and an intern at the List Gallery. The college's Cherry Blossom Festival, which Min helped create, recently celebrated its 3rd anniversary. Kira Rupke recently earned highest honors with a double major in biochemistry and linguistics. Her particular interest in American Sign Language led her to work with students at Swarthmore College and Gallaudet University to produce bimodal bilingual video books for parents and teachers to share with deaf children. Last year, Kira was awarded the prestigious Goldwater Scholarship, which acknowledges exceptional young researchers in STEM fields. Noting her delight and excitement in discovery and learning, a biochemistry professor called her, and I quote, one of the most rewarding students to work with in my 25+ years at Swarthmore, unquote. So, this is for you. Congratulations. The Lang Award was established by Eugene M. Lang, class of 38, Honorary 81. It is given by the faculty to a graduating senior in recognition of outstanding academic accomplishment. This year, I have the honor of presenting the Lang Award to two students, Nicholas Bilal Urich and Tzumin Yuen. Would you please come to this forward? Nick Urich recently earned highest honors with a double major in Peace and Conflict Studies and Arabic Studies. He came to Swarthmore as a McCabe Scholar and is a Mellon Mays Undergraduate Fellow. He is a talented student of language and literature. One professor noted, quote, Nick not only has superlative analytical critical thinking, research, writing, communication, and teamwork skills, but he also has a creative mind. His writing is beautiful and poetic while already advancing original ideas at such a young age, unquote. Nick is a published author, and he was the recipient of the college's Anne and Alexander Faber Grant for Literary Study. A double major in computer science and mathematics, Tzumin Yuen is noted for participating in cutting-edge research with faculty. Her research lies at the intersection of individual privacy and ethics. In the classroom, Tzumin is said to have an enthusiasm and passion for learning that is contagious. A faculty member noted, and I quote, Tzumin served as a computer science ninja for the introductory data structures course and exemplified what our ninja program stands for, explaining CS concepts at an introductory level to CS freshmen, and more importantly, dispelling stereotype bias and serving as a role model, especially for underrepresented minorities in computer science, unquote. Outside of the classroom, Tzumin and her team recently won the Audience Choice Awards at Swap Tank. Congratulations, and congratulations to all our special award recipients. Let's give them another round of applause. One more award. Apologies. The McCabe Engineering Award, established by Thomas B. McCabe, class of 1915, is presented each year to the most outstanding engineering students of the graduating class. This year, I have the honor to present the McCabe Engineering Award to Kevin Murillo. Kevin, could you please come forward? Kevin Murillo is an engineering major with minors in applied mathematics and educational studies. His studies have focused on mechanical and structural engineering, and he has engaged in multiple engineering research projects with faculty. During his time at the college, he has demonstrated a profound commitment to racial, economic, and social justice. Through his membership, he helped Swarthmore's newly established chapter of the Society of Hispanic Professional Engineers gain a foothold at the college. Kevin also worked as a student technician in Swarthmore's makerspace, where he played an important role in the growth and evolution of the makerspace into a more welcoming and safe environment for all Swarthmore students. Congratulations to our special award recipients.
We will now proceed to the awarding of honorary degrees. Louis Messiah, would you please come forward? Is that Can you take your book? Louis Messiah is an award-winning filmmaker. In his films, he has created sensitive portraits of W.E.B. Du Bois, members of the Black Panthers, Cecil B. Moore, and Louise Thompson Patterson. He has directed and produced 2 episodes of the landmark PBS series, Eyes on the Prize, among many other projects. Connecting them all is Louis' drive to bring new attention to varied aspects of the history, culture, traditions of the African American experience. Starting in 2010, Louis served 2 terms as Swarthmore's Lang visiting professor for issues of social change, where he introduced students to the cultural and social context of documentary film in Africa and the African diaspora. Louis founded the Philadelphia-based Scribe Video Center, which for more than 40 years has promoted video and digital media as a form of cultural expression and a tool for progressive social change. He has also worked with UNICEF to establish similar programs in Haiti and Jamaica. Louis Messiah, you are a documentary filmmaker who addresses important but often neglected subjects with integrity, insight, artistry, and empowers students of all ages to do the same. Now, upon the recommendation of the faculty and the power vested in me by the Board of Managers of Swarthmore College and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I have the honor to bestow upon you the degree of Doctor of Arts. Thank you so much.
I am moved. I'm moved not, this award, this honorary degree means a lot, but I'm moved by you, and I'm moved by you. This is very important. I thank you, Presidents Sakamura and Goldberg, and I'm also honored to be honored with Lulu Miller and Joseph Altazura today. First and foremost, congratulations to the Swarthmore College class of 2024. Right. And congratulations to the families of the graduates as you witness the fruits of your love and support. Congratulations to the faculty, staff, and administrators of Swarthmore for your hard work in crafting this exceptional education. This is a day to remember. This is a time to remember. Remember that one of the stated reasons why we are here at the Mann Music Center in West Philadelphia is that the leaders of this institution made the decision to go forward with graduation at this locale out of a tradition of nonviolence and a refusal to allow violence to become an institutional response to moral nonviolent protest. In receiving the invitation to accept an honorary degree in an email from President Smith, my first reaction was being very grateful that my work had been noticed by whoever is in the august committee that decides such things. Then, in reading the letter closely, just a little bit of terror creeped in, and that I saw that I was to give a talk at the commencement, wanting to say something to you, the class of 2024, that would be useful in this time, and useful going forward. So I thought that I might share a few ideas that have been useful to me and ideas that I have seen manifest in my interactions with Swarthmore students as an occasional teacher here and my interactions with Swarthmore faculty and graduates who have become friends and collaborators. Be responsible for your eyes. As a way of background, I grew up in North Philadelphia, about 4 miles due east from where we are in this patch of Lenape-Hocking, and maybe 12 miles from the Swarthmore campus. Probably about the same longitude, but a very different time zone. My father was an engineer and contractor. My mother was a language teacher, later a social worker, but as importantly, a feminist. I grew up during a previous period of war, but also a time of for a world that seemed to be emerging from colonization and racial hierarchies, and a time of optimism about technological solutions. I was interested in how we understand and share knowledge about this world, and the craft of cinema, in particular documentary filmmaking, seemed like a good way to do that. The first time I left North America, the North American continent, was when I was 21. It was on a visit to rural Haiti, the country where my mother was born, and it was very much like a light went off. It made me understand how extraordinarily wealthy human beings are if we are in touch with our own and each other's histories, our culture, our stories, if we can relate to each other with love and see the humanity in others. This ability to see each other, and I don't mean sight in its restrictive, ableist sense, is a transformative power. Create those situations for yourself to really see everyone in the room and those outside of the room. One of the wonderful aspects of documentary filmmaking is that it gives you permission to talk with strangers. That's a gift. Trust your eyes and your ears. I am reminded of the work of Dr. Catherine Morgan, a longtime faculty member of Swarthmore, who developed a whole new approach to folklore, really ethnography, by helping us to value the words and stories of family and community, the images and sounds that we often don't see or listen to because of the preponderance of media that is not our own. Be prepared for the long-distance journey. So much of life is problem solving, oftentimes as artists, as technologists, as social scientists, as scholars, as activists. We are focused on a specific time-limited project, the scratch for a specific itch. But often we need the catalyst, often the catalyst is in fact not unique, but related to something ongoing, a need that will probably occur again, and most importantly, a challenge faced by others. My own work at Scribe Video Center began out of a very specific need. How can the documentary as a form be used as a tool for community groups in Philadelphia to engage the wider community about critical issues? In attempting to solve a problem, we can create infrastructures of collaboration. It may be community organization, a nonprofit, a business, a collective, an affinity group, and this assembly may in fact be the more enduring work, particularly when trying to address ongoing and recurring problems. Thinking beyond the specific project means embracing the change that change and struggle are ongoing, and we need to find ways to settle into the work and celebrate and be fueled by the joy of seeing our work utilized. This is something I have seen actualized with Swarthmore students as they embrace methodologies and programs for social change through a variety of community-based initiatives, or students that come to their work by activism during their time here. I'm aware of students who began mobilizing around climate justice and are now deeply involved in ongoing organizations that challenge climate disparities, and also during the Occupy movement, students that were occupiers, but now are doing work that continually challenges wealth disparities in this society. Embrace movement where you find it. Figure out what your community needs, what skills and knowledge that you have that can make the place better to live, can make us all stronger, what this society needs, what this world needs. Make yourself useful. The remuneration will come. Believe in that. Paid in full. Don't get confused. A livelihood and a paycheck, and not even to talk about profit, are not necessarily the payment in this critical work that we do. The work of making society a better place, dare I say, trying to make the world a better place, is its own reward and will sustain you. You will feel the love as you give love. I see documentary film not so much as a way of revealing my personal understanding of things, not a time-based media journal for my personal musings, but as a way of learning from others, the community of wise men and wise women who have had profound understandings of cosmology, of love, of politics, of history, of the future. In the words of the poet Nikki Finney, those who know so much about so much. Some of these wise ones had in fact gained their knowledge from the rigorous studies at universities and colleges, but many had benefited from the personal insights and words passed down through family, through community, through time on the planet. Often this knowledge was remembered, really contained in stories. So that is what motivated me to make films. Tony Cade Bombara, the writer, filmmaker, and cultural worker, was known in first meeting a younger person to ask, "What's your plan?" It's a question that I ask of young people cautiously because I realize it almost invariably strikes a kind of terror, being forced to decide what is important in life, what is needed, and the terror in part in accepting that the plan might require a commitment that may well be an entire life. Delicious work. There is work to do, delicious work to do, work fueled and rewarded by love, work that will help carry our communities, our society, this world to someplace better, much better. It is work that calls out for comradeship and collaboration. It is work that will allow you to use your intelligence and heart. You have started it. This is your commencement.
Lulu Miller, class of 2005, would you please come forward? Growing up in Massachusetts, the daughter of two Swarthmore alums, Lulu Miller loved to write stories. As a history major, she developed an appreciation for primary sources. Not long after graduating from Swarthmore, Lulu joined WNYC's Radio Lab as an intern and soon became the show's first producer. Now the co-host of the Peabody Award-winning program, Lulu once said that doing improv at Swarthmore with Vertigo gave her a surprisingly good foundation for her career in radio. A highly recognized and award-winning journalist, Lulu also co-founded and co-hosted the NPR podcast Invisibilia, which explore the unseeable forces that shape human behavior and our ideas, beliefs, and assumptions. She is also the creator and host of Terrestrials, Radiolab's nature podcast for children. In 2020, she published her first book, Why Fish Don't Exist. A national bestseller, the scientific thriller has been translated into 11 languages and is part of college curricula around the country. Her first children's book, Truckee Roads, is due out next month. Lulu Miller, you craft compelling, thought-provoking, and delightful narratives, and your storytelling helps us see life through new lenses and better understand the world around us. Now, upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the power vested in me by the Board of Managers of Swarthmore College and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I have the honor to bestow upon you the degree of Doctor of Science.
You guys rock so hard. You give me so much hope. The hat's not staying. Okay. It's such a huge honor to be here. I am very pregnant, and when you all walked in, so maybe it's the hormones, but maybe it's the moment, I truly started crying. I'm so proud of you all. I want to congratulate you all and your families for getting you here, for getting you the ceremony you deserve, exactly as it's been playing out. All right, last speech. You made it to the last speech. So I've only got 5 minutes to speak, so I'm going to tell you a really good secret. I, like probably many of you, am not always impressed with humanity. And so I spend a lot of time looking at nature, trying to learn how other organisms live in harmony and flourish on this planet. And it turns out that back on campus, there is a grove of sassafras trees. It's right near Crumhenge, and it holds a tremendous secret, a kind of North Star that I think can help guide you in darkness. Okay, so sassafras trees, they're the ones that go into root beer. They give it that spicy taste. Another cool factoid is that they, on one branch, will have 3 different leaves. I went and visited it this morning, so that's fun. The trees themselves, they look a little scrappy. They're kind of skinny. And the grove at Swarthmore looks like it has 11 trees. But the truth, the secret, is that hiding underneath the dirt, they are all connected through their roots. They are one organism. It is one organism, respiring and growing as one. And the more I have interviewed scientists over the last 20 years about human nature, from neurology to pulmonology, the more I have been convinced that we are so like these trees. Even though we march around on top of the dirt in our little outfits thinking we are distinct individuals, our ideas, our moods, our fears, even the pace of our breath is made up of those around us. For instance, right now, whether you want to be or not, whether you agree with or disagree with the person sitting next to you, you are slowly becoming locked in a kind of synchrony with them. Scientists have found that over time, groups will begin to breathe as one. And if you were sitting talking to a friend, looking at them over time, you would begin to blink as one. If I were to stutter, the tiny muscles on your mouth will begin to twitch. And because emotions, like fear or joy or grief, leak out of the face in these reliable movements called micro-expressions, this involuntary synchronized dancing has an odd effect. The emotions of the people nearby you are produced inside you. Learning this, reading through hundreds of scientific studies that show how breathtakingly permeable we are, has convinced me that the individual is a myth, just a lie that we tell ourselves. And while on one hand, being connected like trees might be some philosophy major in this audience's definition of nirvana, on the other hand, be wary who you stand near. This seepage of other people into you is real. It builds the content of your thoughts, the flavor of your feelings. It loosens or pulls the reins on your courage. Time and time again, when I've been lost, I have found that the way forward did not come through sheer grit, through sitting alone and furrowing my way toward a breakthrough, though trust me, I tried to do it that way. Society encourages us to do this. We are coached to believe in ourselves alone in our children's book. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. On our billboards, just do it. Alone. In our history books, the power of one is the power to change the world. We are rewarded for not being a burden, and we are awarded prizes and medals and honorary degrees for appearing singular. But of course, we are not. When I look back on what got me to this stage, it is other people pressing books into my hands or pressing their hands into my shoulders during my hardest hours, reminding me to laugh hard enough that I forgot to hate myself. Given these 5 minutes to speak, this is the one thing I would leave you with, the most important thing that I've learned in the 20 years since graduating. Note and nurture the relationships that make you feel big and warm and whole. Surround yourself with people who make you laugh hard, who fill in what you lack, who show you a model of how you want to be in the world. The shine of their heart will begin shining from yours. Sounds like Care Bears, but it's just science. Surround yourself with people who reignite a sense of play, who pop the cap off your fear and make ideas pour out. Camp near them, perhaps even on parish lawn. And grow more courageous with them. When I look back on what has carried me forward, what has influenced me for the better, it is these people in my life. My best parts are made up of them. Their jokes, their ethics, their wisdom. Believe in the root system connecting you, even if you can't see it. The organisms you keep close are what will hold you time and time again, and either shrink you or grow you. Thank you. Congrats. Go kick some sassafras.
So now is the time we are going to confer degrees. First, I want to thank all the parents, families, friends, loved ones for your patience today and for coming out and cheering on your student, your fellow graduate. And again, congratulations to the class of 2024. Very well done. And we're now going to begin the conferral of degrees. So I guess we have to.
Mr. Acting Co-President, in my role as Provost, I now have the great pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts. Please hold your applause until all of the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts have received their diplomas.
upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the power vested in me by the Board of Managers at Swarthmore College and by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I confer upon each of you the degree of Bachelor of Arts and admit you to all the rights and privilege of that degree. Are we ready to process across the stage?
Abdelrahman Abdelmonsef. Mohammed Ali Abid. Yusra Ali. Benelli Simona Amosa. Liliana Araujo Flores. Maida Lailani Aranes. Tyreek Arthur. Kaja Arusha. Zoha Ashraf. Elizabeth Susan Atkinson. Aditi Atada. Devin Amba Ayembem. Orlando Yair Asuara Hernandez. Lauren Badinger. Malise Badume. Dana Mackenzie Banderek. Jasmine Yimeng Bao. Kenneth Galen McIntosh Barkdahl. Connor Malcolm Barrett. Sophia Denise Becker. Adriana Belskis. Deborah Berhel Akike. Jacqueline Fidela Berry. Anusha Bhatia. Amanda Jessica Bonet. Yael Nimtovich Borger. Cameron Bortz. Mohammed Amin Bukardaga. Sam Alexander Brody. Jackson Louis Roscoe. Hayden Martin Brown. Long Tran Van Bui. Rodessa Faith Laconce Caguioa. Ofubofu Kunia Cairns. Antonio Nicholas Caligari. Nicholas Edward Campana. Atesh Ben Kamerdan. Aiden Cantine. Michael Andrew Caprice. Kate Wallace Carlisle. Anna Carmen Carney. Sasha David Casada. Elmer Leonardo Castillo Racangoj. Josue Gustavo Chacon. Justin Keith Chai. Ryan Alexander Chambliss. Leah Chang. Guoyan Chen. Ian Chen. Luke David Chen. Shu Yi Chen. Anthony Yulin Chen. Jerhan Chen. Andrew Li Hong Cheng. Sean Cheng. Alex Cheriel. Eason Chung. Vijay Abhinav Chabra. Jenny Cho. Amy Eugen Cho. Lauret Cedric Christensen. Madeline L. Clay. Stella Cohen. Josiah Leland Cole. Finn Elliott Conaway. Sarah Lynn Conley. Isabel McAllister Courtney. Alexia Athena Coyutas Duarte. Ray Lev Craig. Brandon Hayato Cramlett. Jacqueline Mary Crowley. Emmeline Cameron Daggett. Immaculata Edesimi Daipo. Brandon Gibran Daniel Morales. Kelvin Kohi Darfour. Joshua Vladimir De Leon. Vincent Rocco D'Angelo. Alexander Armand Del Greco. Zhu Yu Dong. Elizabeth Troy Denser. Xingyu Dong. Alice Du. Tembalami Dube. Alexis Olivia Duffy. Nelson Difitimana. Miles Martin Dyke. Aiden Eagle. Caroline Agley Cummings. Michael Julius Eddy. Abigail S. Edwards. Anissa Queen El Manfa. Sabrina Sultan Ila. Hatice Zeynep Emanet. Khalyon Ekbayel. Rennie Hassan. Elisa Margarita Estrella. Miles Yang Farrell. Lysandra Kaylin Fegan. Jacinta Fernandez Bro. Brooke E. Finley. Alexandra Simone Fishman. Jace Waylon Flores. Christopher Ebako Feng Folk. Charles Cosmos Force. Lily Varia Fournier. Ivan Mansky Franzasov. Natalie Chai Fraser. Shannon Rebecca Friol. Sungmin Fruman. Richard Garcia. Mary Garcia Barrios. Veronica Alexandra Gibbons. Sarah Elizabeth Gilman. Taishi Helen Gong. Josue Gonzalez. Rose Ellen Gottlieb. Gavin Green Perez. Nora Leadon Greer. Whitney Eden Greenwich Cassidy. Vivian Wei Guo. Samantha Gutierrez. Zenon Geltzen. Jisoo Han. Sarthak Harjain. Mason Mayo Hartley. Charisma Hassan. Ibrahim Ashraf Hasuna. Alexander William Hattikos. Delaney Kate Hawkins. Leor Hecht. Michaela S. Herndon. Tyler M. Hicks. Elizabeth Hone. Benjamin Oscar Horvat. Zakir Hussain. Ashley Carolyn Huang. Allison Leah Hughes. Charles DeWitt Hummer. Alex Hyun. Ipeknats Ikten. Fatima Jahra. Rhoda Swarkicho Jateno. Abdul Aziz Jeter. Tianyi Tiffany Zhang. Ryan Royan Jin. Randall Johanningsmeyer. Ethan Jones. Casey Stephen Jordan. Davina Kalwani. Philip Remy Canagine. Karakra. Miranda Anietska Kaczynski. Donnie Kaufman Sedano. Erin Elizabeth Kay. Alexandra Caroline Kelleher. Erin Mary Kelly. Zachary James Kelly. Daniel Ezra Hazanoff. Celia Ann Kiesel. Annette Kim. Deborah Elise Kim. Elaine Kim. Harrison Junsu Kim. Jonathan Jinkyu Kim. Minky Kim. Soohyun Lee Kim. Adeline Klingbeil. Akash Kuduru. Orhun Kolgeli. Ureem Cohn. Eva Kruger. Sneha Kumar. Ovia Kumaran. Aaron Kuzdal. Angelina Jihae Kwan. Maya Ann Lahiri. Jamila Lahoud. Yatin Lala. Gwendolyn Lamb. Tammy Lamb. Tianyue Lang. Alex June Lei. Jackie T. Lei. Benjamin Lee. Jimin Lee. Madeline Lee. Nathan David Lee. Robert Matthew Lee. Jules Kyung Lee Zakais. Henry Lay. Anastasia Rose Lewis. Jennifer Brianne Lewis. Hannah Lee. William R.L. Lee. Xiang Li. Frederick O'Neill Lin. Alicia Liu. Amy Liu. Grace Ree Liu. Zixuan Liu. Zuyi Liu. Mark Lohati Panont. Isabella Ann Lopez Caliper. Matthew James Loreg. Chiyu Liu. Sophia Liu. Yuhua Liu. Carolyn Elizabeth Lucas. Joseph Lookner. Von Paulsen Robert Mabs. Theron Emmanuel Mancilla. Fatima Mar Luna. Luca Antoni Marcelli. Ethan Michael Marat. Olivia Louise Marat. Spencer Park Martin. Lydia Chepkorir Masis. Michael Maturana. Flannery Rebecca McFadden. Susan Orilla McHarris. Hallie Kenyon McLean. Ryan Patrick McNaughton. Jomaris Brianna Melesio. Alicia Bergarieva Sayed. Lauren Adina Mermelstein. Anna Catherine Miller. Mai Miura. Zach Maddox Monterosso. Ethan Darius Moreland. Alexa Moretti. Diniz Zehra Morova. Yebo Foti Moyo. Mariam Muhammad. Solomon Rudman Murdoch. Jackson Murphy. Jeree Murray. Daniel Nagard. Eva Nehas. Nicole Nair. Ariza Nanji. Lucia Fernanda Navarro Amaya. Harry Nevins. Dacia Dujour Newkirk. Michael Richard Newton. Dana Victoria Negrin. Michael Francis Nutt. Daniel Augustine Oakes. Josue Nathaniel Ochoa. Ryan Faye Owett. Iolua Ogunika. Erebus Sophia O. Ryosei Okayama. Aaron Omadut. Molly Kate O'Sullivan. Jorge Padilla. Daniela Padron Castillo. Rose Susan Bacharach Palmieri. Salvatore Joseph Pantano. Haley Park. Lauren Hannah Park. Sky Minjae Park. Sungmyung Jacob Park. Charlotte Elizabeth Pasco. Rushil Mahesh Kumar Patel. Yashvi Patel. Sofia Isabel Pelayo. Daniela Pena. Jordan Perry. Joseph David Petrov. Bastian Fair. Tammy Pham. Carlota Piantanida. Jasmine Nicole Pierre. Mao Peach. Annie Ping. Caleb Isaac Porter. Ava Rose Posner. Paige Petit. Michaela Lily Prestowitz. Sovan Darid Prom. Sophia Huang. Rebecca Blair Putnam. Abdulwase Qureshi. Oceana Ines Rabales. Joseph Walter Radek. Katerina Alexis Reed. Philip Raywinkle. Jazeel Reed. Juning Ren. Mark Reyes. William Bunker Reese. Julian Ronaldo Rivera Brown. Emilie Ruzica Rivkin. Zachary Kislak Robinson. Liam Henry Rogers. Kira Colleen Rupke. Amanda Ressler. Isabel Romay. L. Carol Rose. Destiny Rosume. Arushi Sachdeva. Mohammed Saleh. Jose Sandoval. Harrison Aldrich Saunders. Sophia Schlentz. Katharina Lauer Schmidt. Alexander Kim Schrader. Caleb Thomas Scott Joseph. Selma Shaban. Ian Shane. Savannah Shepard. Ethan Shepard. Clint Shim. Alexandra Marie Simon. Alex Skeldon. Dane Ulrich Skufka. Emily Catherine Smith. Minerva Glory Campbell Huimin Springer. Helen Elizabeth Stafford. Anna Natasha Stankovsky. Emma Coe Davis. Fiona Stewart. James Joseph Stifler. Laura Bannon Strachan. Alexander James Strauch. Carter David Strauch. Angel Sue. Janet Suarez. Rachel Yeon Sun. Nora Isabel Sweeney. Andrew Simon. Jenna Takich. Hayate Takeda. Denny Dinglin Tan. Jocelyn Terrazas Barra. Jameson Elaine Terry. Blaine Gabriel Thomas. Nikhil Richard Tignor. Maya Tipton. Larissa Tolentino. Eric Kokviet Trin. Elpeniki Tapatsaris. Bless Dumushabe. Nicholas Bilal Urick. Camille Lynn Valentine. Piper Elizabeth Vance. Eleanor Van Reenen. Jake Theodore Versalino. Giselle Stephanie Vigil Caballero. Juan Tomi Vu. Nancy Vu. Chunyang Wang. Runduo Wang. Tianyi Jonathan Wang. Zuji Wang. Spencer Elizabeth Watts. Louis Wei. Jesse Weiss. Rain Cassiopeia White. Kai Thomas Williams. Jayla Kamamani Wilson. Max Winnig. Bethany Michaela Moreland Winters. Ashley Wong. Andy Honyu Wu. Philip Wu. Brian Xiang. Matthew Xing.
Let's go, Matthew!
Kento Yamada. Weijie Yan. David Yang. Muajij Kevin Yang. Serena Xiaowei Yang. Eileen Ye. Mehtap Yarjal. Tsumin Yuan. Victoria Zaharova. Lisbeth Zarate Hernandez. Sarah M. Demelman. Leo Zhang. Alyssa Meiyue Zhang. Kaylee Zhang. Liyin Zhang. Yue Zhang. Annabelle Yuyan Zhao. Hao Chen Zhao. Ariel Zhao. Derek Chuan Zhen. Zachary David Zimmerman. Mr. Co-Acting President, I now have the great pleasure of presenting to you the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science. Please hold your applause until all of the students have received their diplomas.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and the power vested in me by the Board of Managers of Swarthmore College and by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I confer upon each of you the degree of Bachelor of Science and admit you to all the rights, privileges of that degree.
Mateo Sebastián Casalino. Justin Keith Chai. Elizabeth Troy Denser. Jasper Allen Furcombrey. Joshua Andrew Hamilton Ford. Paul Benjamin Freeman. Oliver Ray Garcia. Zenon Gautzen. Grace Tarrant Hegland. Benjamin Oscar Horvat. Casey S. Jordan. Liz Catherine Park Kang. Eva Marie Kruger. Jackie T. Lay. Kara Lee. Mark Lohati Panont. Kevin Ulysses Murillo. Eriba Sophia O. Aaron Jason Omadot. Paige Lorene Poteet. Juning Ren. Jet Alexander Shu. Dane Ulrich Skrufka. Paula Victoria Suder. Aiden James Tomoff. Heidi Van Voorhees. Juan Tommy Vu. Benjamin John Wesley. Once again, my warmest congratulations to the great class of 2024.
So that concludes our ceremony. I ask that family and friends please stand while you are able and remain in place while the graduates recess out. And please join us for a reception at the tent at the top of the hill. Be well, be healthy, and know that Swarthmore is now will forever be yours. Thank you.